The beginning of high school is one of the most exciting times in your life. Why? Because in high school, you can do so many things. And at Brother Rice, you can be so many things. Exceptional things. You can be part of an exceptional academic environment, one in which passionate teachers and customized curricula prepare students for a post-secondary education and beyond. You can be part of an exceptional athletic program whose pursuit of excellence on and off the field has led the Crusaders to conference, regional, sectional, and state championships. You can be part of an exceptional summer camp staff that exemplifies the charitable tradition of Brother Edmund Ignatius Rice. You can be part of an exceptional community of faith where young men are accepted, recognized, valued, and challenged to grow. You can graduate as one of the exceptional Brother Rice students who were accepted into the colleges of their choice, earning over $24 million of scholarship money. You can be part of an exceptional, close-knit brotherhood of young men, one whose friendships extend decades beyond graduation day. At Brother Rice High School, you can be whatever you want to be. But whatever you choose to be exceptional.
Welcome back, Crusader fans, to another Brother Rice JV basketball game here at Brother Rice High School. I'm Jacob Wisgard. Alongside me tonight, Gavin Flood, Ryan Schistel. We got a very big matchup against the Loyola Ramblers tonight. Ramblers have also been known for being really good. I said that for the Fenwick game too, but Loyola is going to be a tough matchup tonight as the Crusaders win the tip-off. Ahmad Henderson bringing the ball up for the Crusaders now.
Well, you know, Ahmad has been so good for the Crusaders so far this season, and he's going to have a huge game if the Crusaders want to come out against a good Ramblers team.
Yeah, you know, Ryan, Ahmad being great and all, last year just an unstoppable game. The Crusaders scored 55 points. I believe it was 45-55 against Fenwick, and Ahmad, I'm sure, scored like 30 or 40 of those points. He was just going off that game.
Ramblers have a freshman in their lineup, number 11, Ben Moser. He's a freshman starting. As Ahmad Henderson tips the pass away. That's going to be out of bounds, Ramblers.
Just like we've seen all season, Brother Rice's sophomore team coming out with very strong defense right out of the gates.
In the corner now. Ramblers passing the ball inside, nearly stolen by Nick Doherty, fumbled around. Kari Nelson comes up with it. Ahmad Henderson on the fast break now. He's blocked by Ben Moser. Good defense by Ben Moser to stop the fast break on a electric Ahmad Henderson.
Yeah, Moser, a nice job there to get back in the transition defense, but a great job by the by the defensive Crusaders.
Ahmad Henderson, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by the Ramblers. Then he steps out of bounds. Ramblers driving. Floater no good. Rebounded by number 23. He kicks it out, but Connor Casper could not save it. Max Garcia on the sloppy pass.
Yeah, and I remember last Friday, both the Sophomores and Varsity Crusaders had some trouble rebounding, so let's hope that they're better with it.
And Bakari Nelson wasn't aware of the line was. Goes back court. Great defense there by the Ramblers. Put pressure on him there. Bringing it up now to Jor Stevensons. In the corner for three, Luke Crutzwell. Nick Doherty now on the fast break off the rebound. Tom Lamb up top. Gives it back to Ahmad Henderson. Over to Nico Abusar, another freshman on this pretty amazing sophomore lineup. Ahmad on the drive. Kicks it out to Nick Doherty. Kicks it to Nico, to Bakari. In the post is Tom Lamb. He posts up. No good. Rebound. He gets his own rebound, but he loses it right away, and it's going to be rebounded by Luke Crutzwig. DeJour Stevenson's now with the ball. Max Garcia to Ben Moser. In the corner for three. DeJour Stevenson's no good. Rebounded by, it's going to be a jump ball, actually. Still 0-0 after 2 minutes of action.
And Jacob, that's just one of those instances where the Crusaders have to be better rebounding. They had a 3-on-1, and yet the Ramblers' offensive players still was able to get their rebound. They have to do better on defense.
As Wolf Flanagan checking in for the first time since about December, as he's been out with he's been out for the Crusaders. They really needed him. In the corner for three, Ben Moser. He gets that one and puts first points up on the board for the Ramblers.
That's definitely something the Crusaders need to be better on defensively. Past couple of games, especially in that corner, defensive teams have just been scoring threes there, so I'm sure it's something Coach Sheffield will want to look forward on.
Kari in the post. Tries to go for the layup. He's rejected by two Ramblers. Nearly stolen. Ahmad almost steals it. In the corner, Ben Moser. He fumbles it. And Ahmad saves it from going out of bounds instead of just letting it bounce out of bounds. Will Flanagan now with the ball. Take Doherty. And Rambo's going to get the ball. Ben Garcia, and he's going to throw that pass right out of bounds. Sorry, Max Garcia.
I feel like Brother Rice is just freely and sloppily passing the ball around. They're going to have some tighter passing if they're going to want to get points on the board.
Nick Doherty gives it to Will Flanagan in the post. He goes out to the three-point line, fakes the shot. Nick Doherty finds Ahmad on the cut. He gets the tough layup to go, and the first points for the Crusaders tonight.
And are you shocked that Ahmad was the first Crusader to get points up on the board? He does it almost every game. I mean, as a sophomore, he's just unstoppable.
That's going to be DeJour Stevenson's with the turnover. Shane Tarjan checks in for DeJour Stevens, sorry. Ahmad calling the play up top, screen from Will Flanagan. Nick Doherty looking around, gives it back to Ahmad. He's going to take the player not off the drive. Nick Doherty kicks it to Nico. Nico back to Nick. Will Flanagan on the drive. He takes a strong ball. You can't get the foul or the layup to go. Ramblers on the break now. And wild pass. Ben Moser recovers it in the corner for three. James Casper three. Or Connor Casper for three. Sorry. I keep messing up a lot of these names. Apologize. Ramblers up 6-2 now with 2:11 left in the first quarter. Mount Harrison for three. Got it. Good defense from the Crusaders. Inside, that's number one. Luke Crutzwell, no good on the floater. Kari gets the rebound. Ahmad got it in the break. Throws up to Nico. He gets the hop step. No good though. Max Garcia, Connor Casper throws out to Ben Moser, and it's hit in the air by Nick Doherty. Bakari Nelson sees Nick Doherty, but he gets the pass tipped. Nico's Abu Sara bringing the ball up now for the Crusaders. Will Flanagan for three. Just off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Connor Casper, who has the ball up now. And Loyola calls the first time out of the game with 1:11 left in the first quarter. Very slow scoring game so far. I would say. Even though last game it was pretty slow, and then it ended up going into the 50s.
No, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a slow start to the game for both teams, but I saw Dylan Warda, I believe it was. Yeah, Dylan Warda. He was at the table ready to check in, so maybe he'll come in and bring a spark for the Crusaders.
I believe that was Danny White, Ryan. But, yeah, I think that was a good first quarter by the Crusaders. I mean, I'm not surprised. Matt Henderson, although it's a low-scoring game, I mean, he just lit up the game. He got a layup and a three-pointer, and Crusaders only down by 1. Not what I expected.
Inbounding for the Ramblers, John DeGinson. These are very tough names to pronounce from Loyola. Obviously names I've never heard of before, but who knows? For years, one of these names might be one of the big rivals for, or one of the big names for the varsity team at Loyola. Just under a minute remaining for the Ramblers. They're looking for an open shot, taking their time. Sorry, that's Connor Casper for 3. Rebound by Will Flanagan. Will Flanagan decides to take it himself up the court. Gives it back to Ahmad, though. Kari Nelson with the high ball screen for Ahmad. Will Flanagan saves the ball from being going out of bounds. Great defense from the Ramblers by Ahmad Henderson for mid-range dagger. He gets that one to go.
And you know, Ahmad with all 7. I'd be shocked at this point if he doesn't have double digits in this game. Once again, I mean, what, that'd be 3 or 4 at least straight games on BRTV that he's gotten double digits.
3 in the corner, Ramblers, no good. And they won't be able to get another shot off. That'll do it, though, for the first quarter. Your Crusaders lead 7-6. Going to the second quarter, very tough, very strange half as well.
Yeah, definitely strange. You know, a lot of balls just knocked all over the place. I feel like there was one possession where just 3 passes got knocked almost into the rafters here in Brother Rice's main gym. So passing for both teams are going to have to get better. Rebounding is going to be huge, as, I mean, it's only 7-6 after 1 full quarter.
Both teams just trying to get a feel for each other right now, see what they're going up against. Obviously, they don't get to see each other play every day. Both teams, obviously, Loyola from the north side and Chicago from, Brother Rice from the south side, not Chicago.
Well, you know, Jacob, let's hope after that first 7-minute filling out period, both these teams come out shooting strong, and we just have a really, really good game on our hands.
And I think even though they don't have their record up online, or at least that I was able to find, I'm sure that you can figure out what their record is. Their varsity team is 22-3. That got to say something about their program right now.
No, yeah, like you said, their varsity team is definitely having a strong season. 22-3, I believe it was, you said?
Yeah, 22-3. I mean, I think before their last game they were 22-2. So.
And what, Brother Rice is 16-9. So both of the 16-9, 8-3 in the conference. So both these teams having strong seasons on varsity. So I'm expecting a really good game and both levels.
Their varsity team still hasn't lost 2 games in a row this season. Brother Rice looking to make that the first of the season. Loyola with a very long possession so far to start off the quarter. Step back 3-pointer. That's DeJor Stevens. Deep mid-range step back. Ma gives it to Kieran Saunders, checked in. Kieran off the screen gives it to Ahmad for 3. No good. Rebounded by nobody, but that's going to be off the Ramblers. And Dylan Warda checks in for Maurice Brown. who just fought for the rebound there.
Dylan Warda now in the game. He's a bigger body for these Crusaders, so let's hope we can see him down low getting some rebounds and buckets.
Very tough defense again from the Ramblers. Kieran Saunders fakes three-pointer and throws a bad pass out of bounds. Ramblers a very good defensive team. As they've shown so far, all the points actually have been from Ahmad Harrison, just hitting open shots. But he's also hit some tough shots as the Ramblers, number 2, John Dickinson, gets the tough and one. John Dickinson with a tough drive down the lane. Dagginson, as our PA announcer has just clarified. But that's going to be off to George Stevens. And Ben Moser checks in for Max Garcia. Crusaders need a big basket here to keep up with the close to being hot Ramblers. Danny White up top looking inside. Kieran Saunders now with the ball. Back to Ahmad. Give Danny White. Fake screen from Dylan Warda. Ball passes tipped. Ahmad Henderson gets the ball though. And they're going to call a blocking foul. No and one. Ahmad still was able to get the finish though.
Yeah, and I feel like Brother Ice is lucky that Ahmad was there at that time, because that just was not a smart pass by Brother Ice. It would have been yet another turnover early in the game. So Bakari Nelson gives it to Ahmad to Kiernan.
Will Flanagan in the corner now. He drives in, and he's fouled driving in. It's going to be foul into Jor Stevens. Steffens. I'm getting all these names wrong today. Sorry for any of our Ramblers listeners, viewers. Will Flanagan's first free throw goes, and Nick Doherty checks in for Danny White. Nick Doherty, who hasn't really seemed to have been doing well scoring this season, but he's been pretty much excellent at doing everything else as Will Flanagan knocks down second free throw. He's been getting steals, getting rebounds, getting blocks. He had the monster block against, I don't know if it was Fenwick or the game before that, though.
I believe it was Marion Catholic.
That's
but
what
yeah.
it was, Marion, where he's just demolished the ball. On the fast break as Bakari comes down with the rebound. Ahmad on the break, picks a Nick Doherty in the corner for three, and it's good. Just as I was saying, he wasn't doing great scoring. He knocks down a three-pointer.
Yeah, Jacob, I was about to say, right on cue to what you were saying. But no, definitely, Nick Doherty is, like you said, he hasn't been scoring too much, but just like we saw right there, he's made up for it everywhere else on the court.
He drives in, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Well, if that's going to work, then, yeah, Nick Doherty hasn't been doing great scoring. I'm trying to get some reverse psychology, get Nick Doherty like a 30-point game here. As he missed the first free throw. Checking in for the Ramblers, that is Max Garcia. Nick Doherty's second free throw goes. John Dagginson charges down court to Ben Moser for three, no good, and it rolls right over the backboard.
Yeah, and right away you hear the Loyola coach say to take off, and Nick Doherty, right after he missed it, he took off.
Did that on a rebound or something. As Kieran Saunders' mid-range jumper goes. I feel like that was more of a play, though, for a fast break. Much shorter than Ben Moser. Still getting up high on that rebound. Once again in the corner for three, John Daginson. No good on the floater is Max Garcia. Ahmad Harrison with the rebound. Kicks out to Bakari Nelson for three. No good. They're going to call that off, Ahmad.
I feel like that last Loyola possession just kind of proved my point. I feel like they had 2 or 3 easy layups, and they just passed it up and took about 4 3-point shots and missed them all. So a nice job on defense here by the Crusaders.
Loyola really needs a big three here, or any shot, to get him back in this one. Stolen by Nick Doherty. Ahmad's got it on the fast break. Quick step, and he gets the layup to go.
That's a beautiful move. That's a beautiful move there, made by Ahmad Henderson. A nice little almost Euro step to get the easy lay-in.
Great footwork, as we've seen him do all season, but that is Luke Pritzwil. Kieran looks inside, gives it to Bakari. Off the screen from Maurice Brown. Ahmad drives, kicks it back out. Kieran in the corner. Kieran can't get the bounce pass on the fast break. John Daginson kicks out to Ben Moser. Can't get the tough layup. Rebounded by Ben Moser. He loses it. Ahmad Henderson gets the ball now. He takes it himself. Can't get the layup to go. And that's going to be a foul on Kieran Saunders off the rebound. And Coach Duffy's going to call a timeout for the Crusaders with 1:59 left in the second quarter.
I feel like it's a smart timeout here. Just under 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Just give the boys a little breather. You see number 11, Ben Moser for Loyola. Not too happy with himself. I think he's missed a few shots that he thinks he could have knocked down. But, obviously first half, it's early. He's definitely got his chances in the second half coming up. And with 1:59 left in the first half, you see his teammates telling him to keep his head up, as Gavin's rushing me because I think he wants to say something. So, Gavin, here you go.
Yeah, I disagree with you. Ben Moser, he's missed a few three-pointers, but in the first half, Loyola was just feeding it to him the whole time, just working the ball around, and he's hit many three-pointers tonight, and I think he will continue to do that. They've just been feeding him the whole time, so I disagree with you, Ryan, and I think the Crusaders just need to work on defending it, because, before that last point, Loyola got a layup, but before that, there was 3 or 4 three-pointers to get them back in this game, so I disagree with you 100%.
Oh, no, yeah, don't get me wrong. Moser has hit some clutch shots here for Loyola. I think he wants, 1 or 2 more. He just seemed upset. Maybe it was even on defense that he was upset with himself. Yeah, definitely Moser has been a very big impact player for Loyola.
Stolen by Will Flanagan. He's bringing it up now. Throws it out to Nico Abusara. Gets the floater to go. Extend the Crusader lead now to 4 points. Trapped in the corner. 25, Billy Coden. Dishes inside. Connor Casper gets the layup to go. Take the lead back down to 2 points. Ahmad fakes the handoff. Bad pass to Bakari. Max Garcia gives it to Shane Tarhan. In the corner, Connor Casper gives it inside. Gives it back out to Billy Coden. And they're going to call a travel on Billy Coden. Dylan Warda checks in now for the Crusaders. Ahmad Henderson bringing the ball up now. Will Flanagan on the drive. Can't get the kick out to Ahmad. On the fast break, Connor Casper gives it to Tarhan, who forces Ahmad to throw a deep pass to Max Garcia. Max Garcia will hold the ball with 30 seconds remaining. Trapped in the corner now, Tarhan throws off Will Flanagan's foot. 26.2 seconds remaining now for the Ramblers to get a shot off, which I will assume they will hold.
And really quickly, Loyola University is where former Brother Ice basketball player Marquise Kennedy is at. He's had a pretty good season so far. Loyola University, just like Brother Ice's, 16-9. They're 8-4 in the conference, so if we're looking at it, Brother Ice is one game better in the conference. But yeah, I know Marquise has gotten his minutes at Loyola definitely, and he's put up a good amount of points in some of his games, so a big shout out to Marquise and all of our basketball alum watching.
6 seconds remaining now, tie game. Crusaders have a chance to take the lead now with this last shot of the half. Yeah, Marquise Kennedy had obviously some on and off nights, but last game he had 15. His career high is 20 points, so he's still doing amazing. Ahmad Henderson has to get a shot off. 2, 1, doesn't shoot it. Will Flanagan from half court off the front of the rim. That'll do it for our first half of JV action. Don't touch the remote. We'll be right back after halftime.
Like we said last time, this jacket isn't just a gimmick, it's earned.
And once you've earned it, it comes with its perks.
Park it up front, don't scratch it.
I can't drive.
Morning, Mr. Antos. Any missed calls?
You know, the president called, Secretary of State, and I think your mom's.
Okay, thank you.
And I've got to get one of those orange jackets.
Most people think athletes are the only ones that have to get mentally prepared before games, but in reality, broadcasters are the same way.
Gentlemen, great moments are born from great opportunity. That's what you have yourselves here tonight. That's what you've earned yourselves here tonight. You broadcast 6 regular season games a year, 1 playoff game. And I expect nothing but perfection every single time. We've done good so far. But good isn't good enough. It's got to be great. Tonight we had an opportunity, as I said, to do something special. And I expect nothing but greatness from both of you. Both of you earned your positions on this team for a reason. Now go out there and show them why you're on this team and why you're part of BRTV. Bring it in right now. Let's go, boys. Give me a 3. 1, 2, 3.
Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled peppers. It's game time.
Bean drops back in the pocket, looking down the field, looking for a receiver. He sees Summers. Bean throws the pass. It finds Summers. Summers with the catch at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Crusaders, and they're in favor! Man, just like that. Just like that. Let's go. Let's do this.
Durkin, it's playoff season. It's win or go home. Every game's your last.
Yeah, we need a big one tonight, man.
Yeah.
All right, boys, just about that time.
Let's go, boys.
Let's go. Let's go out there, boys. Avery, come on, handshake time. Let's go. Let's go. Go.
Put yourself in a situation.
Hello, Juice Factory. How may I help you?
Your physical.
One moment, please.
So what can I help you guys with?
Yeah, so when we're up in the booth commentating the games, we just feel like something's missing.
Guys, what do they need?
Juice. 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 Juice.
Juice it is!
Juice!
People see the orange blazers and they think we're just guys sitting in front of the camera talking about sports. I mean, but we do a lot more than just talk about sports. We're athletes in our own right.
9-7.
Okay, go.
Here at Brother Ice TV, we pride ourselves on trying new things and testing out our skills. And with basketball season coming up, we figured, why not? All right, boys, let's see what you got. Hey, come here, watch this. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Hey, watch this.
Hey, what's going on? What's up, Reed? Dude, call me crazy. This guy just moved.
Dude, you're crazy. How long were you up watching your own broadcast last night?
No, I got $40, refreshed, good to go, but I just saw the move.
You're just crazy.
The beginning of high school is one of the most exciting times in your life. Why? Because in high school, you can do so many things. And at Brother Rice, you can be so many things. Exceptional things. You can be part of an exceptional academic environment, one in which passionate teachers and customized curricula prepare students for a post-secondary education and beyond. You can be part of an exceptional athletic program pursuit of excellence on and off the field has led the Crusaders to conference, regional, sectional, and state championships. You can be part of an exceptional summer camp staff that exemplifies the charitable tradition of Brother Edmund Ignatius Rice. You can be part of an exceptional community of faith where young men are accepted, recognized, valued, and challenged to grow. You can graduate as one of the exceptional Brother Rice students who were accepted into the colleges of their choice, earning over $24 million of scholarship money. You can be part of an exceptional, close-knit brotherhood of young men, one whose friendships extend decades beyond graduation day. At Brother Rice High School, you can be whatever you want to be. But whatever you choose to be exceptional.
People see the orange blazers and they think we're just guys sitting in front of the camera talking about sports. I mean, but we do a lot more than just talk about sports. We're athletes in our own right.
Welcome back after halftime. Your Crusaders are tied with the Loyola Ramblers 19-19 as we get ready for the second half to start. Should be a great night of action. We have a varsity game at 7 o'clock. If you don't want to show up to the game tonight, we'll be streaming it live here at Brother Rice TV or our Brother Rice Chicago YouTube channel. Mount Harrison bringing the ball up for the Crusaders to start the half. Mod lobs it, Bakari Nelson. He finishes the lob. An explosive finish to start. Explosive basket to start the half. Loyola looks to answer now. Backdoor cut. Kicks it back out to DeJour Stevens. Rebounded by Bakari Nelson. Mount Harrison on the fast break, but they're going to call it travel. Great defense from DeJour Stevens. I don't know if that was a travel, but he forced them to take an extra step to get the ball on the left foot.
No, yeah, I'm going to agree with the referee. It looked like a travel to me. I can see Ahmad's case saying that he took his step before, but it looked like he took just one too many.
Loyola has a big possession here. High ball screen for Connor Casper. Gives it to DeJour Stevens. Rebounded by Ahmad Harrison. Nico Abusara drives. Misses the layup. Decided not to use the glass. Connor Casper to Matt Garcia to Ben Moser. Moser. DeJour Stevens. Tough layup, but he can't get it to go. Rebound by Nico. Nico sees Nick Doherty, but chose to pull it back out.
Yeah, I agree with Nico's decision to pull it back out there. I feel like if he drove or he tried passing it to Nick, there, it probably would have been stuffed or a foul would have been called. So
Nick Doherty draws the foul. Loyola coach was looking where the foul was. He argued that Nick Doherty ran into the defender. Nick Doherty, though, second leading scorer so far here tonight. Misses the first free throw. And second one bounces off the back of the rim and in. Mount Harrison nearly steals the ball, but the ref couldn't see it from there. And they call it Loyola ball.
It was a nice job there by Nick Doherty, though, to get at least one from the charity stripe. Bump the Crusaders lead up to 3.
Very strange call there on the steal. Both refs were out of position to call it. Loyola, no good on the jumper is Connor Casper, but Kari Nelson touched it out of bounds. And there you go. Luke Pretzwheel puts the Ramblers' first points up of the half. Mont Harrison makes the drive, makes the shot, tries to get a pass in, but he's double teamed. Max Garcia's pass is stolen. Mont Harrison now on the break. He loses it, but he's going to take it back, and he's going to be fouled going up. And he'll have two free throws.
Loyola's been double teaming and triple teaming Crusaders on defense, and a wise man once told me if you're playing 5-on-5 and you're getting double teamed, somebody has to be open. So, the Crusaders have guys open and available to get the ball. It's just a matter of Loyola's been playing some great defense, and they haven't really been allowing Brother Rice to make those smart passes.
Makes full free throws.
Wise man, Ryan.
Probably my old basketball coach, Mr. Rakovich.
Ramblers in the corner, and that's going to be a foul on Ahmad. He went for the steal on that one. In the corner for 3. Connor Casper is no good. Rebounded by Bakari Nelson. Bakari backdoor cut, finds Ahmad. He gets the layup to go. Inside, Bakari Nelson with the block on Luke Pretzwheel. And that's going to be Crusader ball off the Ramblers.
It was a great stop there by Bakari Nelson to deny the Loyola shooter.
Nico up top. Will Flanagan for 3. Got it to go. Will Flanagan scores, I believe, his first points, but his first 3-pointer since coming back. The Crusaders now hold an 8-point lead. Very crucial that they keep adding on to this lead because this Loyola team is going to come right back.
Yeah, this Loyola team has the shooters to pull off a comeback, and they've had many possessions on defense where they've forced the Crusaders to turn over or take a tough shot. So yeah, Coach Guffey's just got to tell the boys, play tight defense and take those open shots, but be smart with your shot selection.
And usually you wouldn't expect to have to keep scoring after have to keep adding on to that lead, I should say, after going up by 8. But this Loyola team is just one of those teams that's just going to come back with the momentum on their side.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, we said at the end of the first quarter, this is going to be a great game. Fans, you're definitely in for a treat because the end of this game is going to be great, nice, close.
Foul on Nick Doherty. They doubled Connor Casper.
Luckily for Nick, that's only his first foul of the game, so he's got 4 more he can play with if he needs to.
DeJour Stephens. No good on the floater. Nick Doherty on the fast break. No good on the layup. Heavily contested by Ben Moser. Nico Abusara on the fast break now. Great steal from him, and he got that layup to go.
Yeah, beautiful skill there by Nico. And, yeah, you know, Brother Rice has been playing great defense as well as Loyola.
It's be a foul on Bakari Nelson before the shot. I would say that's a smart foul considering Bakari hasn't fouled much tonight. If you notice some of the pink that some of the fans are wearing tonight, it's actually Breast Cancer Awareness Night. They did this at Loyola against Brother Rice last year. If you come to the game, you can buy a pink shirt.
Yeah, that pink shirt has the Loyola and Brother Rice logos on it.
It's a pretty cool shirt. I might buy one if I had money. Will Flanagan on the steal and the rebound. Nico on the fast break makes the layup.
And yeah, folks, if you're coming to the game, or the varsity game, pardon me, I would definitely recommend buying one. A, it's just a nice shirt. B, it's for a great, great cause in cancer awareness.
Yeah, and it supports the cause. They're going to call on a foul on Will Flanagan. Kieran Saunders checks in now for Nico Abusara. Some Loyola fans saying that Will Flanagan should have had a few more fouls. Looks like a little bit of mixed reactions from the crowd. Bakari Nelson up top now.
Yeah, you know, Jacob, I actually think that might have been some Brother Rice fans saying Max Garcia was setting an illegal screen. I could be wrong, though, but
I think you might be right on that, actually, Ryan. As Bakari Nelson fouled on the spin move in the post.
Yeah, you know, as soon as Garcia tried making a move, he was blocking off Brother Rice's defenders. So I think that the Brother Rice parents were getting angry about that he was getting away with doing an illegal screen, making an illegal screen. Pardon me.
I just assumed it was Will Flanagan because he looked kind of aggressive on the rebound. Bakari Nelson shooting 2 now.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob, it could definitely be that you were correct originally. I really don't know. You know, a lot of the parents aren't wearing Brother Rice stuff or Loyola stuff. They're just wearing, you know, their normal clothes that they'd wear every day. So it's hard to tell who's with who. Gavin shoots me a weird look for no reason.
Bakari on the second free throw. Maurice Brown checks in now for Bakari. Maurice Brown, just a fun guy to be around. I'm sure all the guys on the team love him. He's just a really funny guy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody on this Brother Rice team just has a great chemistry with each other.
Yeah, even Will Flanagan, who just transferred in from last year. Will Flanagan on the tough lay-in, no good, but he's going to be fouled.
I mean, really, going back to that chemistry, I know we don't have a camera, obviously, directly on them, but every time Brother Rice makes a shot, you'll see the bench. You know, they're getting into it. They're getting into it for their teammates. They like celebrating a nice shot.
Will Flanagan makes his first free throw. And he makes the second one. Extend the lead to 15 now. Loyola's only scored 2 points this half as Danny White steals it. Finds Kieran Saunders on the fast break. He gets the layup to go in the transition. 17 points now. Ramblers really need a score here. Danny White with another steal. See what Danny White can do here. Ahmad Harrison for 3. Got it to go. 20-point lead for the Crusaders now. Just like that.
Yeah, Brother Rice has gone on a great offensive run. And you see their defense clapping it up. If Loyola wants to take the last shot, I think Brother Rice is going to say let them. We'll play some very tight defense.
I mean, it's only slowing Loyola down. I mean, they haven't scored. They've scored 2 points this half. Another steal from Will Flanagan. Goes behind the back. Saves his own steal. He's blocked by Max Garcia. 11 seconds remaining. DeJour Steffens misses the open layup. Ahmad Henderson now on the fast break. 5 seconds. Danny White gives to Kieran Saunders. Gives to Ahmad. 3-pointer. Got it! Ahmad Henderson.
That is Ahmad's, I believe, second buzzer beater that has been broadcasted on BRTV this year.
Yeah, it is the second buzzer beater, and one of them we didn't broadcast, and it was a half-court shot. But
yeah, I mean, Jacob and Ryan, I mean, this quarter, it was tied at 19-19, and then it's now 44-21. So Brother Rice outshot Loyola 25 points to 2. Definitely have the momentum on their side.
yeah, Mr. Creed, just our administrator here at Brother Rice TV, 25-2 is pretty miraculous, especially it was led by everyone on the Crusaders. Just played a role in that. Danny White in the steals, everyone on the defensive end. Nick Doherty once again.
Yeah, and when you're tied at halftime, outscoring your opponent 25-2 is definitely going to bring a nice big momentum boost into the fourth quarter with you and brings a nice cushion in with you as well.
Felt like every second in that last minute was just getting better.
And again, another game where Ahmad has just gone off.
Ahmad Henderson with 17 points, as Ryan Chisel has just informed me.
Yeah, Ahmad 17 is leading the team so far tonight.
Ahmad nearly outscoring the Ramblers completely on his own tonight. Inside, Ramblers no good. But it's going to be a foul on, I would assume, Maurice Brown. Bakari Nelson, actually. I'm sorry, Maurice Brown. Crutchwell's free throw goes. The Ramblers have now scored half of what they scored last half with that free throw.
And really quick, I don't know if we brought it up. I know we were talking about those T-shirts. It's for Metaviver. The shirts are $10 and they're being sold by our concession stand. So if you're coming, look out for the table.
Nico for 3, no good.
Nico might have missed the shot, but he shook his defender off real fast. Just a beautiful move.
Up top for 3, the Ramblers. No good. Rebounded by Crutchwell. He loses it, throws it back out. The Ramblers got some of their subs in the game now.
Ahmad is at the table right now. Ahmad Henderson, that is. He's going to check back in. We'll see if he can get into the 20-point mark.
Ahmad looking to make another 20-point game on top of his many this season. Most of them being at home. Ahmad checks in for Nico. The referees wiped up some water on the court. Gets awfully quiet here at Brother Rice High School. Probably hear a needle drop. Inside, Crutchwell. Rebounded by Bakari. Bakari up top now. Kieran Saunders drives in, breaks the ankles of the defender and gets the reverse layup to go.
What a move by Kieran, making his defender fall to a knee.
Even I just took a second there to just take that in.
Yeah, Gavin and I looked at each other. Our eyes were wide.
That's going to be a travel on the Ramblers now. Dylan Warda checking in now. Ryan Later pressing Ahmad Henderson. Crusaders looking to run some time off the clock now, holding a 23-point lead. Kieran Saunders drives again, throws off chest to Maurice Brown. Ryan Later loses the ball, stolen by Ahmad, and he's going to be fouled by Ryan Later.
And really quick, while we have a small break in the action while the referee calls the foul, I feel like I almost have to make this announcement annually now every time I announce. Brother Rice students, come to the game. I'm counting 7 kids in the student section and 1 adult. So show up. It's a huge game.
On the fast break, Crutchwell gets the jumper to go, floater to go. Kieran Saunders bringing it up now, looking to draw a foul. Ahmad to Danny White, to Dylan Warda. Ahmad driving, gives to Danny White, doesn't shoot. Ramblers looking for a travel. Ahmad on the drive, gives it to Dylan Warda, and he misses the layup. For 3, no good. Rebounded by Leiter. And Coach Shuffy's going to call a timeout to get some subs in and maybe talk over some of the points the Crusaders just let up.
I know if you guys have heard before, the breast cancer night is tonight, and Ryan, I believe you mentioned this earlier. It is sponsored by Medivivor, which is metastatic breast cancer research, support, and awareness. T-shirts will be $10 sold by the concessions, and it's for a good cause. Medivivor is dedicated to the specific fight for women and men living with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. So definitely for a good cause. Make sure to check it out. I believe I will be buying one myself. I don't know about Ryan and Jacob.
No, yeah, I think Jacob brought it up. I also I'm thinking about I'm going to plan on buying a t-shirt, so you know. Brother Ice and Medivivor about to give about $30 more for just an absolutely great cause. And Jacob, Gavin, as you guys said, Brother Ice outscored Loyola 25-2 in the third quarter. So we saw a little bit of sloppy defense there, gave up an easy basket, but at this point they can afford to do that as they're winning this game by 19 points still, and they have the ball. So one sloppy possession, I feel like they can give it up, especially with only 4 minutes left in the fourth.
Loyola just probably practicing the press break, or the press. Kieran Saunders probably could have taken it in. Kari Nelson up top. Kieran up top. Tough defense from Ryan Later. Kicks to Danny White. Doesn't shoot it, but Kari Nelson doesn't shoot it either. Spin move. Kari can't get it to go though. On the break now, Luke Crateswell. We'll see what the call is. They're going to say Ramblers ball.
From our view up here on the stage, I thought it was going to be Brother Ice's ball, but, once again, I feel like this neither ref was in the greatest position to make the call, but either way, Loyola's going to get the ball.
Kari Nelson can't get the rebound. Kieran Saunders dives on the floor. They're called a jump ball. That should be the Crusaders ball. And it will be. Liam Nelgan checking in now for the Crusaders. Liam Nelligan passes it to Ahmad Henderson. Dishes it to Brennan Price, and he gets his layup to go. I know a layup might not be exciting, but just glad to see Brennan Price get in and get some buckets.
And I could be wrong, but if he doesn't have it right, I feel like Ahmad has got to be close to having a double-double with the amount of assists he's had, and obviously he's got 17, 18 points, so.
It's going to be following Brendan Price. Tony Gaddy will be shooting 2 free throws. Liam Lyons and Nico Abusara at the table now, and they'll be checking in. Ahmad and Bakari Nelson check out for the Crusaders. Great night for both of those guys. Both freshmen just dominating at the sophomore level. Gaddy gets the second free throw.
And, it's definitely a great opportunity for the guys who don't get to see the court as much as others to have their chance to play.
Nico, I'm not sure if he'll be shooting free throws just yet, but he's fouled on the fast break.
I believe he will be.
No, he won't. But
no, it was the 6th foul, but they have the bonus B on the scoreboard. Not too sure why, but.
Oh, that's because it's on the Loyola side. Brennan Price on the drive. Can't get the ball. They call jump ball, and they'll be Ramblers ball. In the corner, Later dishes it out, nearly stolen by Nico. Liam Lyons guarding Later now. Off the head of Kiernan, and Brennan Price recovers the ball. Kiernan will hold the ball and bring it up for the Crusaders.
You know, if I'm Coach Guffey right now, I'm going to tell the boys, just take a nice, long possession. There's no need to take a shot when you're up by 20 with 2 minutes left. You know, try to take at least over 30 seconds off the clock if you can. And force Loyola to foul if they still want a chance to get back in the game.
Tony Gaddy couldn't believe he fouled him. A lot of foul calls tonight for both teams. Nico will shoot 2 free throws. Long pause there, but Nico will shoot 2 free throws now. Sorry, 1 and 1, but he makes the first one anyways. So now he'll shoot the second free throw.
Look at that, I saw a nice lady walk in. Looks like she just bought a shirt. It's $10 more. It's
going to be over the back on Tom Lamb. I think he knew that was over the back. And I guess Connor Smith will be shooting 2 free throws for the Ramblers.
And, you know, personally, I always thought that if it was an offensive foul, you didn't shoot your free throws, but maybe that's just the grammar school basketball in the 8th grade league that I work at.
Connor Smith cuts the lead back down to 20. Connor Smith getting some points in there. And Connor Smith drills both free throws. Whoa. Not sure what happened there.
no idea why he just threw the ball into the crowd, but
the referees are going to talk it over, but hopefully the ladies in the stands are all right. I have no clue why he threw the ball into the stands. Refs are going to call a delayed game. I'm still really not sure what he was doing there. Coach is talking over. I'm sure it was just a simple mistake, but
no. I mean, yeah, you saw Coach Duffy and the Loyola coach, Brian Daly, laughing about it. I think they both knew it wasn't intentional.
I think it was just a really strange how he threw it to the stands. I feel like it just slipped. That's going to be 10 seconds in the backcourt on the Crusaders, even though it's 11 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, you know, I think I even saw the Loyola player on that last possession say he thought a Brother Rice player touching. He was just trying to knock it out of bounds, but yeah, just a odd sequence, like you said.
I would say that he just slipped out of his hand, but I'm not sure still. Max Garcia in the corner for three is Tony Gaddy, no good. Rebounded by Liam Nelligan. Nico Abusara to Brennan Price down court. Brennan Price gets the layup to go. Brennan Price with 4 points now. Nico steals the ball, goes behind the back, hands it off to Brennan Price again. He gets 6 points now.
The crowd and the bench just loving it for Price to score. Even Denver Warren over there under the hoop by Kyle, the trainer's office, is loving it.
Ball fumbled out, but Brennan Price rebounds it. Goes to Liam Nelligan. Sees Tom Lamb down court. Kind of wish he dunked it, but he got the layup to go. Tom Lamb with 2 points now. Just great to see some of the guys that don't get as much playing time on the Crusaders team getting in and getting some points. And the Loyola bench. And Billy Coden for three. That's going to be Tony Gaddy steals the pass. It's going to be a jump ball, but that'll be Crusaders ball. Brian Daly on the Ramblers calling for his team to go back, but I mean, they're getting some points, so. Nico gets the ball. 18 seconds remaining. They're going to call another foul on Later. Ryan Later.
Personally, I thought that was all ball.
I think he slapped the ball, but I think the ref must have just thought it was.
I mean, yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, you know, I can see the ref thinking it's a physical foul, but I'm gonna have to think that that was in favor of Loyola, and that was just all ball.
Nico makes the first free throw. 16.3 seconds. Just a great third quarter from the Crusaders, coming in out of the half tied and then allowing 2 points in the third quarter. 25-2, just incredible run.
No, yeah, if Brother Rice doesn't go on that 25-2 run, who knows what the score is like right now. You know, actually, Brother Rice would be probably up by 1 point. So
Max Garcia is going to hold the ball out, and that'll do it for our JV action tonight. Your Crusaders with the crushing win, 57-33. That's all we have, though, for tonight's JV action. Stick around for our varsity action at 7 o'clock. I'm Jacob Wisgard. Color commentating tonight, Gavin Flood, Ryan Chisel. Great job, boys. Matt Hula and Dane Alexander producing, and Jack Urchel on the camera. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back at 7 o'clock.